The number of unhoused people has exploded in recent years, and so have homeless encampments. Roughly 2,500 people were living unsheltered last year, according to the most recent street census. It's become a lightning rod issue in the city, sparking protests and prompting concerns about safety, with many reports of thefts and violence.
These actions were taken as part of an investigation into the possession of property obtained by crime.
He feels cute though, eh?
Janine Desjardins has been living here for a while.
All winter and all last summer. I was been struggling ever since, I don't know. I don't have no family here because they all passed away, most of them.
Misha, do you know how to use Allen keys?
She says her support system is here, in this camp, with people that take care of each other. In less than a month, though, Janine's community here could disappear.
So this is Winnipeg. That's where we're not allowed to be around here, or we're allowed to be here.
Those are the spots that are going to be bad. You're not going to be able to be there. The parts that are dark?
Mm-hmm.
The city's first ever rules about where encampments can be go into effect mid-November. They mostly target areas where kids, families, and seniors participate in recreation activities. To get a sense of how this could change the landscape of encampments, CBC News mapped out the areas where the council motion calls for encampment restrictions, focusing on central neighborhoods where most of the city's homeless population lives now. Under the new plan, encampments will be off-limits within 50 meters of playgrounds, pools, spray pads, or outdoor recreation facilities. Enforcement zones also include anywhere within 30 meters of transit shelters, bridges, docks, and piers. The list also includes 50 meters around the perimeter of schools, daycares, adult care facilities, as well as rail lines. This plan raises some questions. Take where I am now, outside Mawston Park. The city hasn't said that all parks will be off-limits. So will this park, lacking in any of the family-friendly structures the city outlines in the plan, be exempt from the rules? There is a curling club next door to the encampment that could be considered a recreational facility under the new rules. But does the city mean 50 meters from the building itself, or the property line? If it's 50 meters from the perimeter of the building, they can technically stay where they are. But if it's from the perimeter of the property line, it violates the new rules. Lucien Barron lives in the encampment and says he too supports the city's plan and would be willing to move. He has a young daughter who lives with her mother.
I'm glad they're enforcing it. I wouldn't bring my daughter down here. Not a chance. Obviously, there's drug use here, and kids don't need to see that. They really don't have a voice.
They just ripped this open, and it was just, come on in.
Billy J. lives in an apartment building within sight of the Mawston Park encampment. He says he has dealt with break-ins at his building.
The cops came, the arson unit came.
One time, he says someone lit a fire outside his door.
I don't want to come off as like I don't have empathy for these people. I don't want to come off like that. But at the same time, I have rights too. We all have rights.
Mayor Scott Gillingham says the encampment prohibitions won't solve homelessness, but they're intended to free up public spaces intended for their use.
I think what's important is this is brand new for us as a city to be enforcing these no-go zones on encampments. And so that protocol will evolve over time.
The city's plan takes a tiered approach to enforcement. Camps near sensitive public property like schools and playgrounds will get top priority. Camps not near sensitive property, but with large numbers of people or debris, come next, followed by small, low-impact encampments with minimum health, safety, or nuisance concerns. The plan does not include additional funding or staff. It's using existing resources, including 2 bylaw officers and a coordinator.
We don't have the staff for it.
Fort Rouge East Fort Garry councillor Sherry Rowland says encampments have taken a toll on her ward. And past attempts to break up camps have simply moved people into more sensitive areas, such as behind businesses. She worries the city's plan will produce the same results.
It's just making very vulnerable people have to work all day to get the same belongings, that sleeping bag or what have you, and move it somewhere else.
If the city's new plan gets her thrown out, that's Janine's plan.
Move a little bit that way, a little bit more. I grew up on my own, took care of myself my whole life, so for me, I just know what to do, how to survive.
Just one more bump in the road for a life that has had many. Cameron McLean, CBC News, Winnipeg.